Hey guys, we're back. 1997 RAV4. It's Marco. I was working on a project. I was doing CV axles. If you guys see here, I got the passenger side CV axle out. There's the old seal. That thing's beat up. It was leaking for quite a while. Everything's apart, but I ordered the wrong seals, so I'm waiting. I ordered the correct seals from Toyota. But for today, if you notice, my bushings don't exist. There is no bushing there where the sway bar is. So today, that's going to be the video we're doing right now while we wait for the seals for my CV axles to come. So let's get started. All right, for this job, fairly simple. We have our bushings. These are polyurethane. OEM would be rubber. So I'm going to try the polyurethane and see how they feel. We have our hold downs, washers. Very important to use grease, which has been supplied in between and inside the bushings so that when they're rubbing on the sway bar, they're not squeaking. A socket wrench, in this case, to get the bushing hold down, it's a 10 millimeter socket, and then a 17 millimeter to take the top end of the sway bar end link off so you can move your sway bar. My sway bar end links are connected. I've got to take one of those off. I will probably take the top one off because I'm going to be changing out my bushing that doesn't exist on my car right now. So I got some polyurethane sway bar bushing, so that'll be next after this. So I'll take that sway bar end link here off, and hopefully it spins right off. If not, I got to get a hex head for that. But let's do that and then see if I have the play I need to get the lower control arm apart. All right, this is a 17 millimeter. Let's see if we can get this off. I need an extension. Okay, it seems to be the lower control arm wants to drop as I loosen the upper tie rod in here. So I've got my jack, and I'm just taking a little bit of tension off so I can get that nut off. Not a ton. Looks like that helped. There it is. Okay, so that helped. Just took a little bit of tension off there. Okay, I got the lower, or the sway bar end link out, and all I had to do was lower my jack. Take some of the tension, and it came out. So these might be the tightest 10 millimeter bolts I've ever encountered, and I have no leverage to loosen them. Let me try one thing. I gotta get under the car. Oh, I got one. I think I loosened one of them. Yep, got that one. My goodness. I mean, not really coming across. Whoops, my light was in your way, sorry. Not really coming across much stuff that's, but I guess that's to be expected on a 30-year-old car. There it comes. There we go. Got it. Okay. First thing we're going to do is clean up now. I'll probably take some brake clean and just clean up the area so that when we finally put this back, it's all just prepped. All right, got some brake clean. And we'll just clean the area. No. Okay, I'm going to be prepping my bushings now. So we're going to take the supplied grease, tear that open, and very important, you want to get a good amount of grease on the inside of your bushing. Make sure you just slather it on. Even more than that. I'm going to try to do this half and half. If not, I do have grease, but it's always nice just to use what's been supplied. So certainly on the inside of your bushing. And then on the outside of your bushing as well. Just to prevent binding. And it's very sticky. It's like incredibly sticky. Which I guess is a good thing. Okay, and then you always want your opening to be facing the back of the car, never frontwards. Let me make sure I coat that. Then, all right, let's go put it in the car. Okay, one problem I'm having, you guys see, I don't have the length. I think because the other side of the car is lifted, I don't have the length I need to be able to screw my screws down. I'll try, but if anything, if if that fails, I will lower the other side of the car. Okay, and that was the problem. So if you're doing a bushing job, make sure that the other side of your car is not jacked up because it causes tension to the sway bar. So the only thing left is let's get those screwed in. It's all greased. It should be secure in a minute, and we're making progress. So let's get this all secured in. All right, our sway bar is in. I'm just doing the finishing touches, tightening. As my lighting goes away. All right, there is the newly installed sway bar bushing. Big improvement over the no bar bushing that was there before. So I could not get a torque wrench in there, but torque it down to like 25 foot-pounds. Just make sure it's tight. I mean, don't go crazy, but I made sure these were pretty tight, probably a little over 25 foot-pounds, and those aren't going anywhere. So I'm going to go do the other side. You guys don't need to see that, but there you go. There's a sway bar bushing install. I'll put a link in the description for the bushings I used.